Let's
Yes,
start.
sir.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum salam. How are you, Adiba?
Alhamdulillah, sir. You?
I'm fine, thank you. Here we start. Today we are recording, so I want you to speak in English and be very, candid.
Okay,
Don't,
sir.
Shafi Jaman, don't start all the personal question right now. I would rather stick to the book.
Obviously, sir.
I would prefer
I know
talking
that,
to
sir.
the book. Yeah, don't talk about this milk and khejur all the time. We can talk it after first session. We'll talk all the wishful thinking after the first session. Thank you very much. Here we start.
Now I am keep silent.
No, you can
Intelligent
talk.
boy,
You can,
good
no
boy,
problem. You can
sincerely.
talk. No problem. Okay. These are the characters: Ephraim Cabot, Simeon, Peter, Eben, Abby Putnam. I did give you the story. I'm going to wrap it up again so that I can remind you the story. Ephraim Cabot is a farm owner. He's a rich farm owner. So it's obvious that people would be interested in him. This is the story of 1930s or 1920s. At that time, America was pretty much busy with farming. Most of the earning resources would come from farming. So if you had a farm, you would be rich. You would be considered rich if you have a farm. You see, if you think of the profession, in terms of profession, most of the people would be preoccupied with farming. Our forefathers had the farming thing. Americans had the farming. European had farming as their earning resource. So Americans were no exception. So we would find Mr. Cabot married 3 times. From his first marriage, he had 2 sons, Simeon and Peter. And from his second marriage, he had Eben. Simeon and Peter they are about 39 and 37, and Eben is about 25 years old. He's
25.
25 years old, yes. Now he's
Yes.
married for 3rd time. Her name is Abby Putnam. She's about 35. She's divorced, of course, but she married Ephraim Cabot for money and, of course, wealth. Because at that time, girls would require some sort of identity. If you're not married, there are a lot of rumors about a girl. So it's not very
Yes, sir.
safe for a girl to be unmarried. So for an identity, she got married with Ephraim Cabot, and also he had richness. He had a farm, so it would be a financial security for a girl. Wherever you go in America or Bangladesh or anywhere in the world, a girl would require for financial security. Should not marry a person who doesn't guarantee her financial security, social security, and respect and everything. These things are included in the marriage package.
Obviously, sir.
Yeah, if you think of a marriage package, a girl would require financial guarantee, social security, and all the other amenities. You have to secure them. So that's why Abby married to Ephraim Cabot. But since she's young, she's beautiful, she has a desire to be loved. But I don't think Ephraim Cabot, he's a 75-year-old man, he would be able to give that love to this girl. Even if he loves her, he's not capable of giving the love of a 25-year-old man.
Obviously, sir.
On top of that,
Sir, it's discrimination.
yeah, this is not the question. When love is love, you do not care about, you cannot force a person to love you. So she loves
Sir,
him.
this love need to be platonic love. When he may link up with the event, that's not real. That's not acceptable.
Yeah, she married him for money. She didn't marry him for personal attraction.
And that's not a pure love.
No, that's not pure
It's a
love.
thing.
It's about it's
I just focus like that.
yes, it's like a paper marriage. So you can marry someone for a paperwork, but in most cases in America, the girls also do that. They marry people for paperwork, for money, and yeah, for paperwork and money. After the job is done, they just divorce the person. That's not love.
Yes.
But here you'd see, but she was looking for love. Everyone is looking for love, because love is very precious. If you find love, that's very expensive. It's unlikely that 2 people are living together for years, but they are not in love. So that's the
Sir,
difference.
it seems to be more hard to get a true soul. Seems to be one. It's a platonic love. Right criteria.
I
all
wouldn't
over the
suggest
world.
platonic love. When love happens, nobody can stop you getting it or getting there. So it's not platonic. It's more of a everything. You have the whole package in one. When you love someone, you'd love to talk with the person, you'd love to walk with the person, you would love to be with the person, and you'd love everything about that person, regardless of his or her fault. Nobody can put you inside home. Pragya can tell you the
Two souls connect.
Yeah,
together.
two souls are connected. Progya can tell you about that. I have seen Progya what she did for this guy, this beautiful man, Rajin, and I
She
have
has a
seen.
practical experience, sir.
Yeah, I've
So
seen what
she
she
can
was
share
doing
with us. That's
for
no problem for us.
Rajin Hawk. So I know, that's why this is not love. When he got married to a girl, and if someone marries you for money, that's not real love, and that didn't happen in this case. So when she saw Eben, and there are other children, I mean, like there's Simeon and Peter, she didn't fall in love with Simeon and Peter. She fell in love with Eben. If she were to love
Eben.
someone younger, she could fall in love with Peter and Simeon, but she didn't do that. She fell directly in love with Eben, because
Evan, yes.
love is love. When you fall in love with someone, you never know what happened. It just happened. Now, what happened when they saw each other? It clicked and they fall in love, and then it continued. You understand? They did it in secret.
Obviously, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
love is a very private matter. It's not a public matter. So whenever you are in love, you should not disclose it to people. Three things you should not disclose to people: your income, your love life, and your next move. You know that?
But I will ask you after 40 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Normally.
You can talk. Yeah, you can talk about it later after 40 minutes. Yeah, I know you have a
So
lot of.
you are ready for that.
Yeah, I'll be ready for that. No problem. Okay, let's see what it has to say. I know Shobhit Jaman has a lot of his question boiling inside his mind. I'm ready for that.
Sir, everybody know this.
Yeah,
They know
yeah,
me
yeah, yeah, yeah.
personally.
I think you are very, you're a thinking person. That's very good. That you think a lot about everything. Young girl, two farmers, the fiddler, a sheriff, and other folk from the neighboring farms. The action of the entire play takes place in and immediately outside of the Cabot farmhouse in New England in the year 1850. This is the story of 1850. In those time, 1850 is a long time back. It's not about Victorian time, it's romantic time. In romantic period, what happened, uh, people destroyed the marriage institution. They didn't care about the marriage, because the marriage, if you go for a marriage contract, what happens? You break the contract. So you're better off not having the contract and have relationship beyond the marriage. So they would not get married in romantic time, because the institution of marriage was broken. They disregarded the whole institution. So they would prefer more of a living together. Because if you break the promise, what's the point having the promise? You understand? It
Yes, sir. Yes,
started
sir. Yes, sir.
happening with Don Juan. It just professed that, because girls are more experienced, girls are more knowledgeable about love and all this reproductive health. So a girl would mature earlier than the boys. A 30-year-old man is not as mature as a 16-year-old girl. So it's obvious that a
Sir,
girl
in
would
my
have.
same age, a
Yeah,
girl
it's
can
obvious.
buy
Yeah.
per day 3 and 4 times.
No. Let me
So
let
very
me tell you.
dangerous.
Let me tell you. A girl would mature earlier than the man. So it's obvious that it's important that the girl take the first step in having an affair, because she would understand things better than the man. You understand? She would
Yes,
have
sir.
better understanding of the love than the man. So that's why Shakespeare also asked the girl to take the first step in love affair. It's very important that girls agree to the marriage, because the most important thing in marriage is consent. Boys don't care about the consent, but remember, if you marry someone without a consent, that's illegal. So since the consent is
So
concerned,
not only in marriage, I think in every way, consent is important.
it's very
Whenever
important.
you try to talk to a girl,
Yeah,
you should follow the consent.
consent. Yeah, that's very
But sir,
important.
it's a needed major part for girls
Yeah,
because
that's
of otherwise you cannot get a peace in a marriage life. And
no,
the
no.
next after marriage,
Let me
everything
tell
of
you one
life.
thing. The children of love is one kind, but the children of hate is another kind. So these children would have different contribution in society. I know W.B. Yeats had a saying that if I cannot marry the girl I love, I will not marry anyone, because my purity of bloodline. It tells about the purity of your bloodline, because your children will carry your blood, and if it is not pure, if the girl is not right, you will not have a right children, because she's not going to take care of the children right. If your wife doesn't love you and she's not going, if she doesn't take care of your child, your family is going to be destroyed. So it's very important that the girl you marry, you love. You should love the girl you marry. You understand? That's why love
Obviously,
is
sir.
so important. People think it's not important, but it's the most important thing in marriage. And if you force anything on someone, that never happens. Girls can pretend a lot of things, and they would pretend that they love you, but as a matter of fact, they would just show you they love you a lot, but they will never love you from heart. They're very good, actors. Girls are very good actors in pretending that they are in love with someone. As a matter of fact, they might not be in love with that person. Okay, let's see. Let's see Abby, what Abby has to do. She would pretend that she's in love with Ephraim Cabot, but underneath she would be having an affair with Eben. Let's see. The house is in the good condition, but in need of paint. It was RS sickly grayish. The green of the shutters faded. Two enormous elms are on each side of the house. They bend their trailing branches down over the roof. They appear to protect at the same time subdue. There is a sinister maternity in their aspect, a crushing, jealous absorption. They have developed from their intimate contact with the life of man in the house, an appalling humanness. They brood oppressively over the house. They are like exhausted women resting their sagging breast and hands and hair on its roof. And when it rains, their tears trickle down monotonously and rot on the shingles. If a girl is not happy in marriage, you can tell her by her eyes and her look. When a girl is happy in her marriage, you can tell by the very look she wears. But the way the house looks, it tells us that the people who are living in the house are not happy. It seems that the house is crying. When the house shows that it's not happy, it's a symbolic thing, but we have the message that people who are living inside are not happy inside, because the picture tells us they are not happy. Okay.
Yes,
There
sir.
is a path running from the gate around the right corner of the house to the front door. A narrow porch is on this side. The end wall facing us has two windows in its upper story, two larger ones on the floor below. The two upper are those of the father's bedroom and that of the brothers. On the left ground floor is the kitchen, on the right and parlor, the shades of which are always drawn down. This is the picture of a 19th century house. 1850s is still the romantic period. You know what is romantic period? From 1850 to 1900 it's called Victorian time, but until 1850 this is a romantic time. Do you know what romanticism suggests? What are the essential qualities of a romanticism? Do you have any idea? Let me tell you one. Well, number one, suggestiveness. Number one, suggestiveness. For example, when you are in love, you do not tell the whole story. You talk in suggestion. If you are in love with someone, you do not tell everything. You read the eyes of a person you love, and you understand everything. You see the movement of the person you love, and you understand everything. You understand? When some people are in love, they talk through their eyes.
Yes.
You understand? Number one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Number
Yes,
two,
sir.
the love of nature. In romantic, romanticism, there is a love of nature. Number three, yearning for the past. You would be crying for the past. For example, you would suggest that the older days were better. You understand? You understand that? And there would be
Sir, sorry. Sir, crying for the past.
yearning for the past. That means you would say that the older days were better than the present. You would always say that this present day is not very good.
Normally,
So
sir.
I'll be happy with my
Sir,
past.
please again.
You would say that my past was better than the present.
United.
You'd love to be in the past because you don't like the present. You understand? You hate your present. That's why you want to go to the past. Romantic people would have suggestions. They would not go for design. They would go for abstract. They will never clear anything. People who are romantic, they will never be clear about anything. If they would be clear about anything, they would never be in love. If you'd know everything, you'd never be in love. Then you'd be very intelligent. You understand? So romanticism
স্যার
would,
আসসালামু আলাইকুম শুনতে পাচ্ছেন
I can hear you. We are recording, Alifa. You see, if you are in love, you would not be able to explain everything. You will only be in love when you have a lot of unexplainable things. You talk in a short version. I can hear you, Alifa. Please listen to me. No problem. You see, when you are in love, you would be talking through suggestion, through symbol. So these are the romantic symbols. So when you read, Desire Under Dams, you'd have all the suggestions in the world, all the symbols in the world. Because if you talk everything, the romanticism is gone. If you explain love, the love is gone. Do not explain love. And if you have to explain love, there is no love. If you can explain love, and if you have to tell someone that I love you, to tell her or her that you love him or her, then it's not love. How can you explain love? You understand? If he doesn't understand that he love or her or him, then she will never get it. Because you can tell everyone I love you. The other day I was in Jahangirnagar. All on a sudden my teacher came and he said, I love you, man. I was so shocked. The man is telling me that I love you, man. I was so ashamed that what should I return? What should I tell him in return? I said, thank you, sir. I couldn't say that I love you too, because it sounds weird, And man would never tell a man I love you, That's not very nice to hear.
Sir, I gathered so many questions after 40 minutes.
You can gather, you just write it down, you can talk it later. You see. So
Now write down, sir, one by one.
yeah, write down one by one. So this is a drama of romantic periods. You understand? Sir, my phone's charge is gone. I shall lick it. Okay, this is the first page of your drama. Can you read it? Would you be able to read it? Is it clear?
Yes, sir, obviously, sir, obviously.
Okay.
Yes,
Let me
yes,
read it
sir.
out. This is the first page of the drama. Part 1, scene 1. Exterior of the farmhouse. It is sunset of a day at the beginning of summer in the year 1850. There is no wind and everything is still. The sky above the roof is suffused with deep colors, and the green of the elms glows, but the house is in shadow, seeming pale and washed out by contrast. If people are happy, the house looks happy, because there is a connection with nature and human. If you are happy,
Yes, sir, it's a close interconnection.
yes, if you are happy, you will make people around you happy, because you give away the positive energy. If a
So that's
person
the people's thought.
No, let me tell you one thing, Shubhi Jaman. If I'm happy, if I'm blessed with good things, when I'm around with people, I'm going to give them positive energy. They are going to be very happy being with me. And if I'm very
It's
sad,
dependable for a man, because of when I'm happy, I think all things positive. But I'm
everyone, it
feeling
can happen for a girl
all
too.
things are damage
No, if
and unrealistic.
no, it's also possible for a girl. If your girlfriend is not happy, you will have a very horrible day from her. She's going to make it hell for the whole day. For example,
For the whole day.
yeah. If you went out with a girl, she's not
For
happy.
you means that girls stay in our house long time. For that case, they think like that.
No. Let me tell you one thing. If you are with a girlfriend, with your girlfriend or your wife, and if she has cold, you have a horrible day, because she would not listen to you whatever you say. For example, your girlfriend has a cold, and you're telling her that I love you. She would say, get away from me. I don't want to hear your love thing. I'm so busy. I'm so tired. I have problem with my nose and everything. So you understand?
It's not only about girlfriend or wife. I am facing it too in my house with my mother.
Yeah, I
and
know
my
that.
sisters also.
Yeah.
If they have any like the day is wrong,
Yeah.
you cannot imagine how I have to handle them.
Yeah, I would used to do that. I was a Secretary General of United Nations in my house. So I would to solve all the problem in the house. If my parents would fight, I would be the Secretary General. I would be making them understand what went wrong, and they would understand me very well, and they would believe me what I would be talking about. You understand? So what happens when you are not happy, you would make people unhappy. your sense of humor would be kinky. You'd be very restless. You'd be very insensitive to people's demand. So the day would be very unhappy day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. The atmosphere of the house that we are talking about, it says that everything is so dark and so gloomy because people inside the
Sir,
house.
house atmosphere actually it's a very dangerous thing for
Yeah.
stay for uh, when you work outside your house, when you keep back your house, if you get a proper suitable time to rest, to think about, because it seems to be more hard. When your wife seems to be angry with you, it not so natural. You seems to be all things unrealistic for you.
Yeah, but let me tell you one thing. It is a Japanese tradition that when they would write a drama, they would create an atmosphere with music or with the tree or a weather, so that you can connect the weather with the mind psychology of the actors. The actor psychology would be described through the atmosphere or weather. This was the tradition, Japanese tradition, and which Eugene O'Neill. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, still recording. Yeah, the machine is so good, so intelligent.
So I am so careful for talking with you.
Yeah, when you start talking, the machine is overloaded. You do not breathe when you talk, so you just stop the whole machine. The server stops when you start talking. You talk restlessly. The thing
Sir, I have so many questions, but I control because
No.
of recording.
You can talk later after I deliver the lecture. You talk later.
Sir, I do not know. Today I have so many questions
Okay,
to you, but
you do it later.
you bind me recording for
Let me
minutes.
finish. Let me
So
finish first.
be cool. Control.
Okay, let me finish first. This is a Japanese tradition. They would make an atmosphere through music or the environment or weather to connect your psychology. Normally in Japanese drama, they would connect your psychology with the weather and deliver the message. For example, if you're happy, then it would be spring. For example, if you're sad, it would be raining in the drama. For example, if you want to get married with someone, you'd have spring and summer. It's the summer time, so you'd get married and you're going out with a girl. So this is a direct connection with the atmosphere and the psychology of a girl or a man when they're having a relationship. Remember, do not try to go against the environment. That is not going to helpful. It will not be helpful for you if you work against the environment and the psychology of the people around you. For example, your people around you are not happy. You want to have a party. That's not going to happen. You understand?
No, sir.
Yeah.
So impossible to perform like the organization.
Yeah, you have to make everyone happy before you become happy. And if you're not happy, you're not going to make people happy. It's unlikely that you're going to make people happy if you're not happy. So I would suggest that you make yourself good. You make yourself happy first, then you can think of other people making happy. For example, if I don't have money, how can I feed a girl? If I don't have a house, how am I supposed to keep a girl? And a lot of people do that, believing that they're going to have it. What if they don't have it? Understand? I can talk a little bit Bangla. Gache katal gofetel. If you that's not very nice. That's not very wise. If you do things before you get it, if you spend before you earn, that's not very intelligent. You understand? Okay. Let's see what.
sir.
Yeah, that's not very intelligent.
Yes, sir.
A door opens and Eben Cabot comes to the end of the porch and stands looking down the road to the right. He has a large bell in his hand, and he swings mechanically, evoking a deafening clangor. Then the paint speeds his hands on his hips and stares up the sky. He sighs with a puzzled awe and blurts out with the halting appreciation. Since he's very unhappy and people inside the house are very unhappy, they do not make any sound. If people are happy in a house, they're going to make a lot of noises. But this house is pin drop silence because everybody is blaming everyone for their unhappiness. So if you play a blame game in a house, you are not going to be happy. This is going to be a war zone. The house was a war zone because nobody likes no one. They hate each other. You understand?
Yes, sir. Obviously.
It's a poisonous environment. Should you create a poisonous environment in a house? there is no chance that there will be happiness. Why he's unhappy? Because he thinks that his mother is being killed by his father and his two step brothers. You understand?
His father made his mother too many words.
Yeah.
So many words. Using so many words.
He
For that,
thinks.
he thinks that father is the person for kill his mother.
Yeah, he
mother.
thinks his father and his two brothers tortured his mother, and she was murdered by them mercilessly. So he's in a revenge mood. He's taking revenge on his father and his two stepbrothers. Good. Party. His eyes fall and he stares about him frowningly. He's 25, tall and skinny. His face is well formed, good looking, but his expression is resentful and defensive. Eben is 25, but he's very unhappy. You can see the anger in his eyes. His defiant, dark eyes remind one of a wild animal's captivity. If you put a tiger in a cage, that was the look Eben had in his eyes. He looks like a tiger in a cage. Each day is a cage in which he finds himself trapped but inwardly unsubdued. But he wants to break free from this cage. He's living in the house is like a living in the cage. There is a fierce, repressed vitality about him. He has black hair, a mustache, a thin curly trace of beard. He is dressed in rough, firm clothes. What he's saying? There is a fierce, repressed vitality about him. If a person has vitality, girls can understand which man is what. You understand? Girls don't fall in love with nonsense people. If a girl thinks the man can take care of her, if he's good for her, and if he has a vitality, she's going to fall in love with her.
So all things seems to be positive.
Yeah, he has all the vitality to be a man. A man has to look like a man. Doesn't matter how old he is or how young he is. He looks like a real man because he shows vitality as a man. And number one, he has black hair. The hair is very black. And is an English man having a black hair. What does it mean? His mother had a relationship with a black man. You understand?
Oh,
Sorry,
the black
repeat.
one, yeah.
Sorry, repeat.
I mean, he's an English man. He's a son of an English girl, and he has black hair. What would that mean? If you have a black child, a African child, what would that mean? Your wife is African.
Mother or father will be black.
Yeah, that's what it means. So he has.
Black.
Yeah, he's
Understood,
maybe
understood.
his mother was not a very good mother because she might get it from a black man. Why would he have black hair if he's from a white man?
The affairs, there is the affairs.
You understand?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good. You see what it means to say that there is a serious problem. He is angry because he is different from them. If you're different
Yes.
from people around you, you'd be very angry. If I look different from the people around me, I would have suspicions. For example, if your brother say that you are not my brother, we have got you from the street, how would you feel?